Hello, my name's Rachel. I'm the social worker who's going to be conducting your assessment today. So let's just go ahead and jump right on into it. So first, let's talk about your family of origin. So this means like who did you grow up with? Who made up your family?
So I grew up living in the same house my whole life with my mom, my dad, and my younger brother. He's a year and a couple weeks younger than me. So we're pretty close in age.
Okay. What is his name?
His name is Hunter, and my mom's name is Alice, my dad's name is Marty, and my parents are 8 years apart. So there's a little bit of an age difference there.
Okay. And then can you just describe some significant family relationships? Like tell me what kind of relationship you and your mom had, your dad, brother, any important cousins, family, friends.
So me and my brother are really close, just being close in age. We always spent a lot of time together. We did a lot of things. We both played baseball and softball, so we kind of have similar interests, and we're still really even close to this day, even though he lives like 4 hours away from me now. My dad, we're pretty close too. It's just kind of like typical father daughter. I'm the only girl, so I'm kind of his baby. So we're really close and we talk all the time. And my mom, me and her are really close too. Me being her daughter, I just like we relate on a lot of things. Me and my brother both played sports, so we always split up. Like he would go with my dad, and I would go with my mom. So we're all a pretty close knit family. We moved from Alaska to Tennessee when at a young age, so it was kind of just the four of us for a while. But I have a lot of cousins that live here too that I'm fairly close with, but I would say my grandmothers are the two people I'm closest with, and my mom's mom actually lives with us now, so me and her are pretty close.
Okay. It seems like that's a big transition to go from living in Alaska then to Tennessee, but it sounds like you still have close family relationships here outside of your family of origin. Like you mentioned, your grandmothers and close cousins. So that's good to hear. Um, and then let's talk about parenting styles. Can you describe how your parents parented you?
Yeah. So they're both kind of different, honestly, in their parenting styles. But my mom is very, I want to say she always watched out for what we did, but I'd say she's very like someone you could kind of come to for things. She's more understanding and like open, and we could kind of talk about more stuff versus my dad. He's a worrier big time. So he's always worrying about us, keeping a close eye on us. And he's just kind of the type to really worry and monitor stuff. So he could get mad about a lot of stuff. So a lot of the time we'd find ourselves like not telling him or kind of sneaking around because we didn't want him to get mad at us. But they're both they're good parents. They loved us a lot. They're very affectionate. We're always saying I love you every day. So we all kind of have a lot of open communication for the most part. Um, it was kind of different with my dad, how he parented me being the girl, and then how he parented my brother being the boy. But I guess that might just kind of be a typical boy girl thing. He was a lot more lenient with my brother than he was with me. And I was a little bit older, so that could have something to do with it too.
Okay. And then let's talk about that. So, birth order is very important. And I heard you describe how you're older. So, let's talk about birth order.
Mhm. Yeah, so being older, I feel like my brother was just kind of, I don't want to say the crazier one, but he was a little bit more needy and kind of wanted to do his own thing. So I always just kind of felt like I was more of a leader, had to kind of lead by example. And it was kind of difficult for me being the only child for a little while and him coming in and kind of being the more rebellious one, like wanting to get more attention and stuff. So I had a bit of a difficult time adjusting to him coming along and being the older sibling.
Okay. So, it sounds like um, you grew up in a really close knit family. You guys have pretty much had each other your whole lives. There hasn't been much separation, even though you did mention how you all made a pretty big move from Alaska to Tennessee. However, it seems like there was still a lot of positive things that came out of that because you have grandparents here and close cousins. And it sounds like how you describe parenting styles, how your dad worried about you, but your mom seemed a little bit more lenient, kind of played a big role in who you are now, and especially like your birth order. Like you talked about how, you know, you're the oldest one, you're the leader, and it was kind of difficult to share that attention in the beginning, but all of that has shaped you into who you are today.
Yeah, that's you pretty much hit that right on the head. That's right for sure.
Okay. So now what we will do is we will just go ahead and conclude our assessment, and we will have a follow-up appointment, and our receptionist will be making that with you, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.